Dragons, welcome back to Command Arena. Dragon Master is here, and we are going to be playing some more. Yes, Your Grace, because this game's absolutely amazing. Seriously, I love this game. So last time we left off, guys, we left off where the wedding preparations were finally finished. We cleared all of the different campsites, so we don't need to worry about any of that. And let's see, looks like we've made 12 gold and 9 food out of the taxes. We got the new one that's giving us 1 gold. So hold on, we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. So we're looking at 18 gold every week, and we lost 19. So we're getting close. We're getting close to surplusing now, which is nice. We are sitting at what is it right now? -1 every single week, but we're doing pretty good. So there's no minus on the food though. Lady Ada, she actually gave us a thing of food as well, so we got 1 food from her, and so we actually wound up getting 10 food. So we're pretty good on food, but the gold is the one thing we seem to struggle with the most, and I don't know if we can get more gold or not. Hopefully we can. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna continue. The kings of Dervin and Atana make an alliance treaty to join forces against Rodovia. Him. I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of my new wife here. I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure. And damn it. Can someone help the young prince? It's just nervousness, that's all. Oh, no need, I'm up. Like I said, company, my wife, yes, here's to that. Forgive me, Father said I should make some kind of speech. I wasn't sure what to say. I hope I didn't offend you. Anyway, you look very pretty, Lusulia. Oh. I wouldn't let you marry someone inappropriate. You know that, right, Lusulia? A bit clumsy, to be sure, but he will grow out of that. I will be on my way, if you will excuse me. Talus. About the Rodovians. This seals the deal, Eric. You get the army. Oh, this seals the deal, Eric. You get the army, I get full access to the archives. I wasn't sure if you would honor our bargain, Eric. I'm a man of my word. Well, I suppose you are. And the party went on. Everyone was busy eating fancy food, drinking the finest wine. The band was first class, too. I looked for him everywhere. I've stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen. Don't worry, we'll find him, Sadani. This salad looks surprisingly flavorsome. What is it? Kaladi's recipe? The dress is not half bad. Didn't know they had such sublime taste. These snails are extremely undercooked. What snails? That's not part of the menu. Sponge! The party went better than anyone expected. Listen, I think I've wasted... I've spent enough time with the guests. I really need to get back to the archives, so if you don't mind, I will take my leave, Eric. Dallas, Your Grace. Leaving so early? Toast, toast. Drink at least 1 more with us. I think this guy's... See? Perfect timing, Your Grace. Will I get some peace after that? To the young couple. Until the ill-fated toast, that is. So yeah, he was poisoned. I had a feeling. Clap, clap. Eric, do something! Move! Talus was on the ground before anyone had a chance to react. He is not... Is he? Father. Your Grace. Father! How could you? Eric, how could you ever allow for this to happen? Eric, you have accommodated us in your castle, which we are grateful for. But for this? This is beyond our beliefs. You have failed as a host and are responsible for the events tonight. The King of Atana Talus is dead. Ivo, you're Talus's only son. You have no choice but to take the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo. I can't believe this. You leave me no choice. As the new king of Atana, my first order is to withhold the armies that my father promised to you. Eric, the king of Davern, you are responsible for Talus's death unless otherwise can be proven upon a royal trial. Until then, Davern will not receive support from Atana. Lucilia, pack your things. We're taking my father home. Wait, no, you can't do that. Your Grace, the wedding is over. The vows were said, the marriage still stands. Have courage, my darling. Your kingdom has agents available for hire. They will be listed here. To make an agent available in the next week, you will need to pay them. To hire an agent, click on the button with their name. You will see the cost added to the summary. So now I have to pay more, I think. 19, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not good. Now I have to pay him myself. But I have to keep my general. Gravano, week 10. And that's all I can recall, Your Grace. Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable I remember anything. Did you see anything suspicious? Anyone wandering off where they shouldn't? Lady Lena was staring at Lucilia's dress a bit too much, if you ask me, but nothing else, I'm afraid. And we are glad your daughter has been found safe and well. I think we have examined all the guests, Your Grace. And we haven't heard anything about the ordinary, or out of the ordinary, excuse me. Talus soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Ivo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talus must have planned it out to the smallest detail. If you find any leads, do let me know, Your Grace. Talus wasn't anyone's favorite person, but you need to have a very good reason to murder the king of Atana. We must lose focus on our main goal, however. Rodovia won't wait for us to resolve this. In this situation, we shan't rely on Talus, Ivo's army. We need to seek help from other lords in case we can't convince Ivo in time. As for the army, we will need to reach out to neighboring lords, make allies, sign treaties. It sounds like you're in quite a pickle, Your Grace. You're still here? Speaking of allies, treaties, etc., I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you. 230 men and 6 gold. You do want something in return, I presume. Lurs from Pendle, Your Grace. He stopped delivering spices to my associates in Brunka. Turmeric, caraway, and any foods as bland as hell without all these. Persuade Lurs to renew the deliveries, and my men will aid you in the battle, Your Grace. I'll see what can be done. Very well, Your Grace. Now that's a start. We should invite Lurs over, see what we can do. I have also marked areas of interest on the map. It might be worth checking them. Ooh, excuse me. Maybe we could find a piece of gold or two. We don't know when Rodovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for the battle as soon as possible. I have made a note of things we can do on our weekly server, Your Grace. We should be able to deny payment for our agents. We can't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Maintaining our army will also cost us supplies. It only gets more difficult from now on, Your Grace. Oh, and there are the petitioners. Perhaps the servant will shine some light on the case? You can now use the map to explore locations and help locals to try to gain extra resources. Open the map by clicking the map button below. Alright, so I can do more now. To send... Oh, I didn't even get to read any of that. Alright, General for a week. Yep. General was sent. Alright. Because I'm still paying him. We should see what's going on with those spices. What would you like to invite Lurs? Oh, would you like to invite Lurs, Your Grace? Sure. Let's invite him. Just open the allies panel, Your Grace. Lures can be invited from there. You're useless, Audrey. I do everything around here. Fucking useless. To prepare for battle, you need to make alliances with lords. Some lords will provide extra gold or supplies in addition to their army offer. Lord offerings are shown to the right of their profile. Alright, so I need to invite Lurs. So this is 230 and 6 gold. He's got the same number of resources, just in food instead of gold, and then he has 30 less troops. Lena has 300, so we definitely want to invite Lena. So we have arrived. Atana is nothing like Davern. The vast streets of Hogwarts expand endlessly, it seems. Acelia would love to get lost here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Sedania would have made your ears fall off with her questions if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Atana. It all makes you feel very small. On top of all those rocks, there lies Hogwarts, like a nest looking over everything. Now I understand why they used the griffin as their banner. I'm really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Hug Mother for me. Yours, Lucilia. Ah yes, Atana can be very pretty, but also very dangerous. You don't want to be caught out in the whirlwind storms. We should reply to Lucilia. Tell her it's good to hear from her. Of course. What should I ask her about? I'm not sure. Maybe the girls have some questions. Of course. Let me know when you're ready to write the letter. Alright. Forward. You called for me, Your Grace? Tell me what happened during the wedding night. I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drinks, like I was told. I'm so sorry, Your Grace. I swear I did nothing about the gods. Please don't punish me. I swear I didn't know these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. I wasn't saying you did anything. We're just trying to get to the bottom of this. I promise on my family, Your Grace. I know nothing. But the dungeon guard might know something. He has mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else, though, I swear. I believe that narrows our search, then. You may go, but don't leave Davern until after the royal trial. Thank you, Your Grace. Alright. Alright, so we got some information. That means I need to go to the dungeon. Forward. Your Grace, my son, a disgrace to the family. I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he is too dumb to find a way back home. Do you think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. Damn. There's no way I can help. You could always try the neighboring villages, ask around. Oh, it's fine. I guess that's one less mouth to feed, although I'll miss his ugly face. Okay, so well, he wasn't upset. Because I know the first time I did this, I tried to offer gold, and he got pissed. And my contentment went down. So. Alright. So I need to leave the area. Alright, let's go to the dungeon. Let's get some info on that. Alright, she took him, that's right. Okay, I was gonna say, where did the other guy go? I forgot she took him. Who was it? Adana? Or Adani? She took the guy. I didn't think a king would come down to Dungeons and Honor, truly. It would be very much in your interest that the deal doesn't go through. How could I do anything from behind these bars? I've got to say, whoever killed your king has put you in a difficult spot. You don't say. You will stay here a while longer. Maybe you'll be useful. Sure, as long as I don't die from boredom first. How can I help you, Grace? Tell me about what happened during the wedding night. The servant said you saw someone? Saw someone? No, but I found this. It's some kind of tooth, I think. And how did you obtain this item? I was guarding the prisoners, Your Grace. Well, I might have had a drink or two with the other guards if it was a time to celebrate after all. I never left the dungeons, of course, until the end of my watch, that is. What happened at the end of your watch? I'm doing the usual check of all the cellars. Yes, a little unsteady, but that's where I found the tooth. Where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, Your Grace. I didn't see anyone going in there, though. Well, they probably crept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. Stay as long as you like, Your Grace. Alright, so there's a... over here. There's a store of wine. So I have a tooth now. So they snuck in. But he could easily give us information, because he obviously would have seen something. Yes, Father? Your sister has arrived safely in Atana. She said you would love it here. Or love it there, excuse me. I'm sure I would, if I ever got to leave this castle. I think I just changed your voice again, didn't I? You would be able to leave the castle if you behaved better. Yeah, right. When you write to Luli, can you ask her about Ivo? What is he like? I just can't imagine having to leave her here and live with some strange man. If there's any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. Yeah, the wedding didn't really go to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. The wedding went fairly well until then. Lusulia was even considering dancing. She looked very beautiful in her dress. I really miss her father. I miss her too, Oz. Don't do anything silly, Celia. Do I ever? Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to go to the council chamber. Audrey said I can review the evidence here. Let's take a look. Question subjects. Seek expert. Big pointy animal or monster tooth. We don't have big creatures around the castle. Someone must have lost it. Alright, so close this. Can't do anything with that. Hey, Grace? I'm about to reply something to her. Lusulia wrote a letter. Do you want me to say anything from you? Oh, yes. Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Mother, let me. Or, no. Tell her Astilia read her diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, Pumpkin. So I can only say one thing? Yes. Oh, this is too big of a decision. I will come to you later when I think of something good enough. Fine. Don't worry about it too much. She will write more letters. But the first one is the most important. Well, come and see me whenever you're ready. I will see you later, Pumpkin. Alright. So I've got evidence, but I'm not sure who I would have to talk to about. Alright. Darling? I still can't believe Talus was poisoned. It could have been me. Do you think Lusulia will be alright? Ivo seemed very upset. I'm sure she will be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Ivo. Who could have done something so terrible? It must have been one of the guests. We are gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we will call the royal trial. Alright, darling, let's hope it gets resolved quickly. I think I'll get some rest. I'll let you rest. Alright, I think that's everything. I don't think I can do anything else here. Alright, yeah. Your army needs food and supplies to stay maintained and ready for battle. The bigger the army you have, the more supplies it will cost you to maintain it. To pay the army upkeep, simply click on the pay button. You will see the cost added to the summary below. If you don't pay the army upkeep cost, you will lose some soldiers. Only some. Army upkeep, it's not too bad. Okay, yeah, so army lose 4 or minus 4 to food, which it's pretty simple to pay for right now. Training grounds. I do not have the money for any of this. I could do this one time. Gain 5 boost to contentment, 1 use. I guess that's not really necessary, is it? It puts it up to 31 though, so the happier they are, I think... I don't know. I don't know if that's actually going to make a difference or not. Because right now we're actually okay with food, so I think I can afford that. So, save and continue. Because it's a one-time use. One-time use, so I might as well just use it while I got the chance. Alright. Forward, my general. Your grace, a nearby river has dried up. The residents have been carrying water to their homes from the lake for days. I helped them with my horse, and now they have extra water saved for a few days. I made sure they knew it was thanks to the king. Awesome, +4. Let's go. Forward. You called for me, Your Grace. I've heard that you have stopped supplying Branka with some resources. Spices, I believe? I suspect you've been speaking to Etten. He trades my spices with process to get fortune dads. Some call it Dipu Dabu, but it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Rodovia. I can help. if you aid me in return. Okay, so oracle dust? It has medical uses, of course, but also recreational. Highly addictive. It's particularly popular amongst priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. I want no part in this. Shame, I'm losing sales though. Okay. Presses? That's far away. I've heard enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etan's plans. Do not buy any oracle dust, and if you hear of anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. If anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers. I can also help with 6 supplies. Right, because the supplies will help with the troops. So basically, getting that is probably more beneficial than getting 230 troops and only 6 gold, because the gold isn't it's not gonna maintain the troops. I heard Etan is selling dust near Koski. The first step in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. Koski, okay. There's no place for dust in Davern. Thank you, Your Grace. I have found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? It looks like a healthy animal. No holes or chips. I'm not sure what animal it could have come from. I'm not much of an expert on beasts. If something suspicious happens, make sure to look first. No, okay. That's all then. That's all for now. As you wish, Your Grace. Petro again. I am sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I cannot think straight sometimes. The thing is, someone is after me. But how I can find out who it is, I don't have a clue. If I tell anyone that I know, then they will know. And that is worse, right? You will spend some time in our dungeons. I knew it! I knew it was you! Calm down. It's going to be alright. The guard by the exit will take care of you. I'll come and see you later. If we send a general to Koski, he should be able to stop the seals, Your Grace. If we manage to do it without problems, and we can show Lurs that we're on his side, he will aid us with his army and supplies. If we do this, though, we will probably offend Etan, and he will not join our banners. Which is absolutely, you know, honestly, I'm quite alright with that. Because, as far as I'm concerned, say no to drugs, kids. Boom, sent. Alright. Your Grace, I hate that Lucilia has left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. I already miss her, Father. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can, Sadani. Mother said Lucilia sent a letter, and that she's fine. Have you already replied to her? Have you asked about Dusty? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Lucilia about the cat, Father? What does he sleep? What does he eat? Is he alive even? Yes, Sadani. I will ask her about the cat. Thank you, Father. I mean, Your Grace. Kids will be the death of me, I'm telling you. Asalia. Father, you promised to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we can try later today? Please? Of course, I'll see you in the guards once I'm done here. And forward. Your Grace, men with monsters on their banners came ravaging our village. They set our barn on fire. It wasn't long before the flames spread to other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Please send some help. I don't really have my general, but here are supplies. I believe that should be enough to get you back up and running. Your Grace, that is very kind. Your good deeds will spread far, I'm sure. Alright. All I could do was give, resources. Oop. There we go. Gardens. Yes, Father? Are you ready? Hey, that was good. Ha, I know. Ah, too slow. Haha. Have you heard about Sadani? What happened? I told her she should find a pet that can actually do something besides being disgusting. She has been leaving bait in the garden since then. Nothing has been showing up, so I took one of the stuffed skunks from the hall and put it behind the bush. In the evening, I told her something took her bait. When she saw a huge skunk half her size, she panicked. That's so bad. She grabbed my sword. She could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting that poor skunk, but it wouldn't budge. Poor Sidani. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. Sidani actually cried when she found out this thing was stuffed. Oh, Hasalia. Come on, father. You have to admit this is funny. I can't believe she would attack a skunk. Haha. She thinks she can fight because she keeps seeing you running around with your sword. I know, she keeps pestering me to fight her. We should end it here. I better check on Sidani. Alright. Go to the council chamber. Poor Sidani. Your Grace? Hasalia told me what happened. Well, I just got scared and I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there and the eyes were shiny. I was worried you'd be mad at me for bringing monsters to the castle, so I just took Hasalia's sword. I am sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, father. I hope you forgive me. It was an old stuffed skunk. I was going to get rid of it anyway. You were very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? Fine, I won't. I will see you later, Pumpkin. I don't have enough gold. Oh, Your Grace, it feels safer in here. I don't have to worry about anyone coming after me. I have my friends here and no one can come inside. I wish I just asked you to imprison me straight away, Your Grace. I'm glad you feel safer. You are right, no one is going to come here looking for you. I owe you my life, Your Grace. Let me give you my army. I won't need them. I'll just stay here. You have an army? Yes, I know, but I couldn't tell them what's going on. It could have been one of them. Yes, of course. You can stay here as long as you like, Pedro. Let the guard know if you need anything. Thank you, Your Grace. +4. Let's go. Stay dry. Thank you, Your Grace. Darling? I have found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Talos' death. What have you found? This animal tooth is a very exotic thing. We don't have dragons anywhere near Davern. Our guard found it in the wine cellar. It could be from a merchant or someone who's dealt with big beasts before. Maybe you take it to a hunter to see if he can tell where exactly this tooth came from. We don't have a hunter in the castle. I'll ask Audrey to put the word out that we're looking for one. That's all I found. Our daughter has arrived safely. She seems to like Atana. I'm quite jealous of her. Atana is a beautiful place. Their castle is much better than ours, too. I hope she will learn her way around soon. I'm sure she will, darling. When you write to her, tell her I'm sending my best wishes to both of them. Ask her how she's dealing with all of these new things and what has she been doing without her sisters. Of course, I don't want to write her a full-length book. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, my darling. Fine, I'll stay here. Alright. I could still invite a lord. Gotcha, right. Let's invite Lena, I guess. I don't think inviting him is going to be smart. Not until things burn, you know, kind of like roll over. Oh, good, good. So I'm getting even more taxes because they're happy. That's really good news, guys. That's really good news. Okay, so I'm losing 19 here. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice! Nice! We're making 20 gold now, guys. This is great. Ever since I did that, now things have gotten so much better. Alright, but dragons, guess what? I have to end it here. But guys, stay cool, stay awesome. And I'll see you guys next time in the arena. Dragmaster sign off. So until next time, guys, have a fantastic and beautiful night. The King is signing out.